So just so like we're all on the same page, just so that we're all clear, Agatha is gay, right? And Aubrey Plaza is her former lover. I mean, like this poster, I feel like this poster says enough, but the series itself, I watched the first 2 episodes and like she is gay, right? First of all, yes, I love the first 2 episodes. I knew that this would be my shit. I love that they're taking like the best elements of WandaVision and twisting it into something a little bit darker, a little bit weirder. Like the way Agatha breaks out of like the prison, that metamorphosis through shedding like the different versions of her character, fucking amazing. And I also loved seeing her like self-actualize into the person that she actually is. Because in WandaVision, we only ever saw, for the most part, like her trying to fit into Wanda's world. So it's incredible to see her be a little bit more vindictive, a little bit more outright villainous. But I just genuinely have to say, like, I know people love to point at Disney and say queer baiting, and I mean, I'm not saying that doesn't happen, but I think that it's usually less egregious than the conversation specifically warrants. In this case, however, I think especially like in the beginning, like procedural, like small town detective opening, when she's still in her like mind prison, the character that Aubrey Plaza plays as like the Fed that's coming in is so former romantic interest coded. Like there's like several outright innuendos to a physical relationship that they had. Like I'm not imagining this, right? And I honestly love everything that they're doing here. I love the way they introduce the witches, although I personally probably would not have started with Patti LuPone because I feel like she's the obvious standout, and I feel like, you know, maybe save her for last. But I love everything that they're doing. I can't wait to see more. I think that it's obviously like a little bit of a zanier tone, but I could tell that it was going to be my vibe even from the promo, even if it wasn't like tied into the MCU. And I am curious about how Wanda plays into all of this because you know, obviously the setup is that the reason why Agatha can break out is because Wanda is dead, but I do think that if it seems very obvious that Joe Locke is playing Billy Kaplan, and he's walking the witch's road for a wish, it's like, what could his wish possibly be? Potentially to bring back his mother. And I think that, I think that a lot of this feels like an obvious setup, and it could be a bait and switch. Much of WandaVision is filled with bait and switches. But I do think that even if it is obvious, even if, you know, they are setting him very obviously up to be Billy Kaplan, and that's why Agatha can't hear any details about him, I think it's still being done very interestingly and in a way that serves the story just really entertainingly, which is the whole point. So I cannot wait for more. I'm very excited. I'm not like, it's reading gay, right? Like I know I'm sensitive to this, but like I feel like it's so obvious.